Bar's a little vacant.
Hey, we got his chair. That's all we need.
He's in biz.
All right, we're live.
Here.
Of course, now Balazar just knocked out.
Yeah, what happened to Balazar?
I'm
refreshing.
We're live.
We're all refreshing.
Yeah, I played the song.
Balazar is gone.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Oh God, I lost them both.
I know they both refreshed.
I
and
hit refresh
disappeared.
and it said, no.
There it goes.
Failed to get. Failed
I don't
what?
hear
Roll
anything.
20's, roll
Boy,
20's
this has been a
crashing.
good start.
Yep, roll 20 is crashing.
If you're playing something, Nathan, we don't hear it.
It's playing.
He's right. I know. He's
I know,
rocking
it's-
in his head.
I saw him jamming.
You got to be
Oh my
kidding.
God. Roll.
Okay.
What?
Well,
Yep.
welcome to another episode of the technical difficulties finale. We are in our looks like our last episode of this campaign.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
episode number
Right.
108. I mean 109. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And
Don't cut us short, man.
so who's gonna do our recap?
Well, since our Barbitarian's gone.
I'm
Where
here.
did he go?
Oh, he's here.
I'm here.
He's just not on roll
I'm here.
20.
It's it says that too many clients are connected already. Whatever
That's
that
what I got
means.
too.
Roll 20. Roll 20's
There
having
it
an
goes.
issue.
It took me back to the main screen.
Huh.
Amazing.
All
I
right.
was seeing you fine
Yeah.
until you did that.
Yeah. Don't hit reconnect.
I was trying to get Nathan back. I'm sorry, Montresor. All right, I'm gonna just read it.
Do it.
If it works, it
Okay.
works. All right, so
We hear you.
we're with Zargon in his study, and he's wishing us good luck, and he's warning us of the dangers ahead that we will face in Tiamat's lair. So we do what we do best for these things, and we start preparing by eating a wonderful hero's feast from Bo Yangles. And Zargan tells us, we ask him, so, how are we going to get there? What's the deal? And he says that he can teleport us there at the drop of the hat. So we're like, cool. We get a full rest. Rodan, the inspiring leader that he is, inspires all of us, so we get a nice gain in our hit points. And Thorvin, he does this really serious prayer to Baranor, and he ends up getting some pretty awesome upgrades to himself and to his, I think his weapon, his mace.
Yes.
And so from there, the Dragonborn brothers decide this is a good time to do dragon whiskey shots. So we do a round. No one passes out or dies. But Jack did crit fail, but thankfully luck was on his side, and reversed that real quick. Me and Rogar and Balasar prayed to Bahamut, but we don't know if our prayers reached him or if he heard us, considering the realm of hell. So then once we realized, hey, there's nothing left to do. It's time to get this done and face Tiamat once and for all. Zargon wishes us good luck. He waves his hand. All goes black. And then light comes back in, and we are standing at the steps of the great former library of Zargon, which is where Tiamat is supposedly to be. And as always, before we engage in our great battles, we decide to start arguing about how we're going to enter the premises. Because, that's what every great, group does. They start arguments to complete the job. So once we figure out what we want to do, I think Thorvin goes up Jack goes up while we're arguing to check for traps. None are found. Does find the door to be slightly ajar. The Yggdrasil wild shapes into an eagle upon us entering the building. Once we enter this huge grand hall, books everywhere. Rodan might have gotten a little excited. It's hard to tell. But there's these 2 large figures standing in the hallway, and this the most beautiful woman we've ever seen. And the two figures are Death Knights. I don't believe we've ever fought them. We didn't think much of them anyway. We were there for the hot lady. So for some reason she wants to try to negotiate with us, but we just think it was all a ploy. But yeah, she unveils her plan to us and what she wants to do, and some more threats are exchanged. Then she finally does what every normal female does and turns into a 5-headed dragon. I mean, yeah, it's just it's just how it is, guys. Tell all your sons that.
Only 5 heads.
It's normal for a lady to turn into a 5-headed dragon, especially in 2019.
You can be whatever you want to be in 2019.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Dream big. So we begin this epic battle. Tiamat has.
Good lord.
That's Wraith hitting the floor when he died. That's
That
just
was
spoiler
my
alert.
cat knocking a
That was-
can off my chest here.
That is- Tiamat had a ton of legendary actions that she used. Lots of different breaths from the different heads of the dragons. So spells, skills, swings, hits, misses, it's all over the place. Balasar is the first one to fall unconscious and was brought back by Thorvin, I believe. And we're trying everything. We're just throwing everything we have at her.
Wraith is the one who brought me back with a lay on
Okay.
hands.
Right on. That's right, he did. During the battle, Rodan hears Zargon say, normally cantrips don't do damage, but you're mine, which none of us heard, but only Rodan heard that.
I tried to catch it.
So,
Nothing happened.
But during the battle, Thorvin, for some reason, just has this inkling that he wants to focus on the giant gray orb with all this swirling energy. Uses his nat 20 that he had available, and finds out it's a source for power to teleport her to the material plane, created from all the dragons that we killed. So he casts Earthquake. Everybody's knocked down, and the fissures open, and one of the fissures opens right underneath the orb, and the orb falls, which we think is distracting Tiamat because she realizes how serious that is. She throws more threats in Draconic. These, I think she said, these of you have chosen first to die. And I'm not really sure which ones she was referring to. We just assumed all of us. So there's more fighting. Tiamat breathes lightning on Wraith and Balasar. I think this is where Wraith then gets attacked by the green-headed dragon. He falls unconscious. Rogar did his best to try to slay Tiamat, but couldn't quite do enough damage. And
He was close. I appreciate
Tiamat's
the try.
6th turn or 7th turn attacks Wraith 3 times and taking 2 of his death saving throws. After Rogar's turn, it was that third one that she came down and bit him, and Wraith died. And then this is where Yad, in panic, starts fiddling around in his bag and pulls out a scroll, Finger of Death scroll, and he casts it. And
Are you getting the scroll out?
That wasn't me. But that's what it sounded like.
It was and ends the tyranny of Tiamat, or so we think. And we leave off with Wraith still dead, and all of us pretty hurt.
What? Good to go.
So, Tiamat falls to the ground, dead. Silence. The moment just hangs there for a moment, and everyone wants to cheer, but then looks and sees Wraith's lifeless form on the ground. Blood just pooling out around him. What do you do?
Oils.
Oil him up.
Oils.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oils.
If I oil him, he'll change races. Can't
Who cares?
can't Thorvin just res him?
I do have enough
Hurry.
diamonds left, so
Hurry.
Yes,
Let's go.
I'll
Thorvin.
walk over, still in my angelic form.
Yeah,
kneel
let's see what he
beside him.
comes out as.
Do we have a picture?
Okay.
Do you want to go back to the?
Yeah, we should.
Yes.
We should go back.
My body's there.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah, right there.
I run over to your side and say, "It's not good."
Bummer. I run
So-
over there and say,
So,
yeah,
so
you
Thorvin
should have
goes to his
dodged
side.
better.
Thorvin's the one I'm listening to.
Yeah.
Trying to.
So
From the spirit world.
Oh, wait, but before you do that, Wraith, can you meet me in Los Viejos real quick?
God,
Oh.
that's never good.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
I think I might slide in there to listen
He
to that.
says, "Bummer,
I
bummer,
don't think
man."
I'll notice you in there.
yeah, don't you have some kind of admin control where you can just like listen without
Go
being?
in
Yeah,
invisibly.
Yeah.
Gosh, dude, the
Yeah,
waiting.
sorry, that was my scroll of ice cream sandwich you heard earlier.
Nice. It sounds delicious.
Scroll of ice cream sandwich. No
Shit's
wonder we
good.
weren't seeing it because I was looking at
Hey.
everybody and I'm going, I don't see anybody messing with anything.
I've got to have one good
That-
thing out
it's
of this
Thorvin
day.
in disguise.
I'm having. I'm thinking.
DM threw his fist down.
Uh,
Uh-oh, he's going to come back.
it looks like,
He's going to be possessed.
Wraith
or
angry.
he's. Remember we're in hell, so
Yeah.
he might be like having to fight the devil by himself or something.
Okay, so
Oh.
Thorvin,
We weren't speculating at all.
you kneel down by his side and you cast your
Yeah.
spell.
So with the last of my angelic energy, I'm going to throw everything I've got into a revivify.
Okay,
A
So-
revivify, excuse me.
your energy courses into him, and Wraith, you feel your consciousness being pulled back from that place you were. The pain is gone, and suddenly it's sucked back into your body, and breath enters your lungs. Some of the gaping wounds in your chest and your midsection from the massive teeth that just sunk down into your body close up.
Where
And
am
you're
I?
back.
Where am I?
You-
I cast
buddy, you're
Mending.
still
I'm
here.
looking around because I was in a cage.
Hey, I hate to tell you, you're a forest gnome. Sorry.
Don't look down. It's so tiny.
Oh hell! I want back in the cage. No,
I
man,
was
in one of those cages.
Did Rodan
can
hit?
My
arrange-
spirit was.
Did Rodan
hold
hit
on,
the
I can
torture
arrange
button?
that.
Wait. He said your spirit was in one of the cages.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
cages
I
we
left my
were.
body in with the cage.
Do you
We had
remember where it
seen-
was?
Those tortured
remember?
cages.
I just saw the cage,
Mm.
and then I got pulled back.
So,
Who?
not everyone in
Thorvin?
that
Was that
cage
you?
is evil?
That was Thorvin.
So why would you be in the cage if you're not evil?
It was
Wow,
just a
he had him
soul.
there.
Anyone who would like to can make a religion check.
Find out
Okay.
if I'm still what
Well,
I might.
Balasar, you
As
rolled
far as
a
I
really
know,
good
that
one.
is definitely
Balasar, you've read in certain texts that if you die in hell, your soul stays there.
Oh damn, that would have sucked.
So you have no soul now, is what you're saying?
Well, no, his soul
Came
was
back.
reunited with his body, so
Kill
he's
him
no
again!
longer dead.
Kill him again! He's soulless.
He's like a vampire.
Jeez.
Kill him
Uh,
again!
I don't think so, Balasar.
What?
Rogar rolls
How do
real
we
good.
know he's the real deal?
Dude, you said it yourself.
Yeah.
Duh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like even
look,
I know that.
look at you. Looked at me.
So
You saw
how
my soul back.
how many hit points does he have? He probably needs a heal.
He comes back with one.
He comes back with 1 hit point.
Well, I'm gonna give you at least this many.
Hey,
23.
23.
It's better than what I got.
It's better than one.
So,
And so
Okay,
We look
I'm
around the
still,
room
I'm still
and-
breathing hard, looking around.
Guys,
What?
should we loot Tiamat?
Yeah, let's do this. Fucking hell. Yeah.
That's not what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So,
I see nothing. I'm gonna lucky that because that's not. That's good.
He didn't even ask you to perceive anything.
Yeah, he didn't even ask you to do anything.
so anyone who would like to look around for stuff, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Oh, wrong one. Let's try
Not
that
me.
again.
I'm still trying to sit here and
Oh,
feel what it is to be alive.
I'm investigating the hell out of some stuff.
So, Balasar, you notice
Everything.
around the there's a chain around the neck of the central head, the red head of Tiamat, and around it is the largest diamond you've ever seen.
Whoa.
Don't touch it, it's cursed.
Hey, Rodan, do your thing, man. Do your thing.
He has to touch it though.
Oh, does he?
Rodan.
I didn't
get
think he had to
ready.
touch it.
Rodan,
He
get
does
ready.
to identify.
All right. So I'm gonna.
Maybe I should touch it because I'm just back from the netherworld.
I'm gonna put it on.
Jesus Christ.
The chain that's on this thing would go over your entire body. It'd be hard for you to just
Wrap
wear-
it around 6 times
Well,
before you.
okay. So if it was, so I'm gonna do Can I do an Arcana check to see if it's?
I think
magical?
you could make it into a nice noose.
That's not how Arcana works.
Yeah.
Arcana would just tell me if it's magical, right?
No, Arcana would be like magical knowledge. It's not like I can sense magic from this.
Well, if it was a magic item, it would have adjusted to my size. So it must be a magical item.
What? That doesn't make any
Dude,
sense.
we just slayed Tiamat, and you're
just
worried.
About wearing a
just saying.
necklace.
Can
Okay,
we just
so-
go?
There is also the two stairways that go down, and you guys, for the sake of brevity, go down there. There is thousands and thousands of gold.
How many
cool.
thousands?
We're rich. We're going to retire off this one.
I'd say 200,000 gold. Easy.
Oh, that's pocket change.
Really?
200 and there is several let me do a random
4
loot
billion
thing.
platinum.
Hey, after this, can we get the hell out of here?
Yeah, I think Zargon may want to know what we're doing.
And
So as you guys were discussing this, you hear
We got an audience.
And
did the door open?
the door didn't open, but standing right inside the doors is Zargon.
How'd you get in here?
We're about to have to whoop. I say
This
this
is
is
library. He knows all the ways in.
We're about to have to whoop his ass. I already know it.
I don't think Rodan's gonna like that.
Get prepared.
Books.
as long as he gets his books.
That's all I care about.
So he says, "Very well done. Very well done. You have all performed beyond expectations."
Of
We
course.
beat the temple.
Of course we did. I mean, look at us.
All in a day's work.
We're badass.
I believe this now belongs to you. And he raises a tuning fork
Oh, that's the fork we need.
and holds it out.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Okay, so you walk up into him and you take it.
Yes.
And he says, "Rodan, you have completed your purpose.
Oh, shit.
You are no longer bound to me.
Huh.
I will allow you to keep all of the abilities that I've granted you, but you no longer owe me anything."
Damn.
Cool.
Is this
So-
tuning?
The slave is
So
left
he gets to
free.
keep your eye?
Yeah, I appreciate the eye. Can I get some books?
Of
Theme
course.
books with
All right.
And there are thousands and thousands of books downstairs in that loot pile that's down there. And there's also the bookshelves lining the walls here. It says you may have any book that you would like. You could have 100 books.
Wow. We're gonna need a
Nice.
big bag.
I will
Now,
begin searching them. I got the bag of holding.
Maybe you need to open up your little house down there and just stay there.
In
Yeah,
hell?
so Rodan, you start just shoveling books into your bag of holding.
is this tuning fork tuned to our plane? The one we came from?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. I don't want to be sent somewhere weird. I've been in a lot of weird places lately, and I just want to see some trees and go home.
You all have done a great service for me, and that is, I'm the new king of hell.
Oh,
Oh, great.
new king of hell.
Does-
Wait. He said hell.
He
Wait a
said-
second.
he did say hell.
He said hell.
We're not going to stay in hell, neither is anybody else, right? So this is okay with everybody. Is
Yeah,
everybody okay with this?
are you? You're not planning on coming to our realm anytime soon, are you?
I'm not like Tiamat, where I wanted to come and invade the material plane. I'm just happy here, inflicting unending torment on those who fall in my domain.
Okay, well that's I guess fair
Anyway.
enough.
Oh, we
That's
should
not
go.
that good.
Yeah.
I have one more gift to give you. Well, I've already given it to you, really, but he pulls out this platinum dragon skull. And he says, I called in one last favor from a friend of yours. Bahamut didn't want to take my communique, but he finally did listen to me, and he granted me this one little show. Up in the skies above all of the major cities of your existence, they all saw your battle.
Oh.
We were like live streamed to Twitch. It's amazing.
Yes.
I figured there was Twitch there.
I
Dude,
believe,
famous.
We're gonna be stars.
I believe when you return, you'll have quite the welcome.
Yeah.
And he turns to Rogar and Balasar and says, I believe this should go to a Dragonborn, or the both of you, if you can share.
He can have it. I'm
We
good.
don't even know what it is.
You love magic items.
I didn't say no.
Oh,
I didn't say no.
You don't make any sense. All of a sudden, you're concerned about a magic item. What is wrong with you? Hey guys, look at that. That's dark and sparkly and dripping blood.
I'll
I'm
take
gonna
it.
grab
I'm gonna wear it.
There's a platinum skull from Bahamut. Woo.
Oh.
Damn. We need to talk about this. What is
If
wrong
you-
with you?
If you concentrate on this for about an hour or so, you'll be able to speak to Bahamut directly. Anytime.
Well, then you better give it to me because I concentrate better than he does in my rage.
Yeah.
Now they're going to be fighting over it.
Oh my god.
If he doesn't want it, I'll gladly take it.
He takes it and sets it down between you and says, I'll let you decide who takes it.
Watch it, Rogar. I see a lightning bolt coming your way.
I mean, I'm cool with keeping it. I'm cool with him keeping it. That's fine. I'm just blown away that he's all of a sudden concerned.
Yeah.
My simple little mind can't comprehend. Balasar, do you have anything to say?
Nope, you can have it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Positive.
What the fuck?
Last chance.
Oh,
He's
this
confused
dungeon
in
has
hell.
Changed you, Balazar.
I know.
You can have it.
Yeah, we better get out of here. They're
I
changing.
know it. This is getting weird. Get me to
Fine.
the surface, please. Come on, hit that fork.
Yeah, do
Thank
we
you,
have the
Zargon, sir.
elevator?
I will gladly take this. And I
Well,
just
wait, wasn't he giving other people shit or no?
no, he's giving me the skull.
No, he didn't give anybody else anything. Don't be greedy, Jack.
So I pick up the skull and I look at it. Like,
Hey,
you
I'm
know,
coming out here with my life. I'm feeling like I got everything. I don't need anything else.
And Zargon kind of chuckles to himself and says, Mr. Kuzi, I believe allowing you to escape the realms of hell instead of living here for eternity is quite the gift in itself.
Yeah, Jack.
That'll work.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
did you find a koozie down here?
Yeah. Is there a koozie hiding?
Yeah, if you find a koozie, please
Return to sender.
UPS it to me.
Return. What if it says "Welcome to Hell"?
In all of my years of study, I've never heard of this word koozie, but good luck.
Thank you.
And so, Yggdrasil, you
Hit that fork.
Well, I'm not sure if I have the spell yet. I might have to do a short rest to change spells.
What?
Well, I don't know if I technically had
Well,
it
we
memorized.
can do the mansion, and he can make it look like hell inside.
I think I'd have to.
Fork. Don't you have to just ting it?
Not exactly. Like, I
your
have to
forehead.
cast a spell. I don't know if I would have had this one prepared yet. So, if up to
Don't
GM
leave
discretion,
me here yet.
if he's okay with.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so then I will cast.
Don't
We all
leave
have to.
me.
We all have to hold hands. Everybody hold hands.
Balasar and Rodan, come here, because I'm not touching Wraith.
I was going to say Wraith. That's not my hand.
Hey,
If we don't hold hands, it's not gonna work. I think that's what we have to do.
Okay, so you all link hands in a circle, and you specify a target destination in general terms. So you can.
I
choose a
want to.
city.
I want to do Alan's Ring in our home plane.
that's where you
That's
should.
what I was going to say. Our own mansion.
All right, so
Yeah, we can head right there. That's where.
green light starts to swirl around the circle. It goes around and around and around and envelops all of you. And the green turns to white, and the white starts to slowly fade. And you're standing in the center of like city center of Allandring.
All right.
And all around you hear cheers.
Yeah.
People are like out in the street, they're like, throwing mugs of ale in the air. They're high fiving each other.
Whoa.
And then they see this
parachute
blind flashing
glide.
green light, and then you're standing in the middle of all of them, and they all go silent. And then the cheers go up again, and then you hear Fifth Temple, Fifth Temple, Fifth Temple, Fifth Temple, and
Hey, Thorman.
suddenly you're swarmed by this huge group of people. They lift you up, and you're being crowd surfed. You're being carried, and
I don't know how I feel about this.
You love it.
I like them when they're touching me on the ass.
I cast Matt's polymorph on the whole group.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, you didn't have that spell. You already used it.
I already used it. Oh,
We kill half the town crushed under T-Rexes. They would have
Hands up!
They would
that
have
would have changed the ending of the story quite a bit.
They would have uncheered us.
Yeah.
So they carry you up to the gates of the castle, and they let you down, and just roaring applause, like people still chanting your names. And the guards open wide the gates and let you in. The young king of Allandring is there on his throne and says, "I can't believe it. You've done it."
Your Majesty, of course we did it. We did it for you, and we did it for them. We did it for ourselves, and we did it for the future.
And I whisper that I did it for the gold as I'm counting 200,000 gold in my bag. I gathered it all. Believe me.
So it's like, so tonight we will have the biggest feast that the city has ever seen.
And I'll chip in 20, 30 gold. I'm a generous person.
And
Oh,
and so the there's a huge feast in your honor. Like, the streets are cleared out and tables are put out, and all of the city is all partaking in this huge feast. There's
Ticker tape
the
parade,
best,
man.
the finest meats and vegetables and fruits and breads and cheeses and wines and ales
Bojangles.
and Bojangles. a brand new business has opened up in Allen.
Milkshakes. Milkshakes for miles.
It's the best cup ever.
Oh, This is where the prince is. Right?
Thanks,
How's the
Bojangles, for
prince
sponsoring.
doing?
And the king says, "I believe we should hear some words from our
Aladrin
intrepid
is the
heroes."
human place, or is that the?
That's the human place.
Aladrin is the human capital. Yeah,
So the king is dead.
this is the new king, the
The
king's
boy.
son. Yeah,
Okay. Gotcha.
and
gotcha. Okay.
the king says, "I believe we should hear from our intrepid heroes. I believe a speech is called for."
Okay, Rodan's the leader.
Rodan,
so-
you're up.
This is the first time you're out in front, Rodan.
We need to hear that inspiring leadership.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do we have a
Turn the
megaphone?
light back on.
Yeah.
Yep.
A mage cast thaumaturgy on you, and now your voice can carry for.
Forever. Thaumaturgy.
Okay. Let him have it.
I'm busy reading books.
The voice carries.
That's right.
Okay, you guys can listen while I read this book.
Yeah.
That's right.
Chapter 1. The beginning.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to read it to myself.
Yeah. I'm not going to read out loud.
That's all I
King's
got.
not
Man.
offended.
Okay.
That's all you got. That's all you
And,
got.
and the king says, "Would anyone else like to speak?"
Yeah, I'll speak. I will
Alright.
speak on behalf of Fifth Temple.
All right. And I
Hip, hip,
cast
hooray.
polymorph and turn him into a fish.
No, you can't cast polymorph. The king will kick you out.
This
I
is.
cast polymorph.
One of the
Out of
mages,
our own
one of the
celebration.
mages sees you cast a 9th level counter spell.
Damn it!
Busted.
All right. Here we go.
I cast it again.
Nope. I've got it.
All right,
Get
now.
ready. Come gather all who would listen to the tale of Fifth Temple silencing the Banshee's wail. With courage, skill, and strength, suffering many trials at length, a story worthy of tavern-wrecking detail. Brandish blade, spell, and gadget, blessed so by the holy Bahamut. Wielding fire, rage, and radiance, there was not a tittle of complacence. The end of the epic journey would not finish in a king's tourney, but a battle for the prolific ages past, where children would relish their story to last. Fifth Temple gathers at death's door, only to bed their time at the moors. They'd be pummeled, bludgeoned, and sliced, the dreams of dwarven ales enticed. While mocked by their nemesis, Tiamat, with a Medusa-like headdress, throwing spell, insult, and death galore, she a goddess, a picturesque horror. The epitome of the party's fears, realized in unnatural form. It is here the absolute, a most miraculous, resolute moment comes into existence, where time becomes brilliance. The blessed artifacts of old paint the party in magnified gold. Holy auras fully betray Tiamat's form under glorious ray. The weakness of a goddess, most definite and modest, she met her end swiftly, with a judgment harshly, deserving every ounce of pain. Only the party and the realm would gain a victory that was permanent. At close, Fifth Temple must rest. They had suffered well their final test. Tell the tale to your family true, while sipping a delicious brew, inspired by the dragon's whiskey that could melt hearts of stone.
Holy fucking shit. Where the hell did that come from?
Good. Wow.
Very good.
God,
I'm like,
Was that.
What I meant to say.
polymorph on him now?
I was getting
that
ready
was
to say that.
unbelievable.
That was good.
And
I'm glad
so,
I kept my mouth shut. I was just going to go to a pharmacy. I'm still hurt.
so Rogar delivers this amazing poem, and just the crowd just goes absolutely nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's screaming and clapping, and like they're amazed that this brutish-looking barbarian could have
You're-
the heart of
you're
a poet.
You're getting carried out on shoulders, man.
And as soon as
He's
the
on my shoulders, but
the
no one
cheers
notices.
the cheers start to die down a moment, he shrinks down into a fish.
Oh! Wow.
God God, Rogar, you smell.
Oh man, so it's time for our battle again, right?
I think we
I'm
just
flopping around in my mind, knowing after I was about to have my glorious moment that my idiot brother made me look like a complete ass, or in this case, a bass. Sorry.
complete bass.
And so I start flopping over to him, trying to attack him.
Ooh,
Pick him up by his tail, like, anybody got any water?
I cast tsunami. We got water.
Oh, that's bad.
So do you really do that?
No, I do not wipe out the town of Allendring. But I could.
You create water into a bucket and you plop it down in there.
Oh my god!
Wow.
And
look at
a familiar-looking dwarf kind of walks up and pours a little bit of ale inside of the water.
Grief.
It's Grief.
Yeah.
Great.
What up, buddy?
God, we haven't seen him in forever.
Man, you missed some good
We've
fights.
missed you, Grief. We've missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to turn you into something else.
I had one of the mages over there teleport me here. I hope you guys don't mind. I wanted to.
Oh,
celebrate
no,
with
good to
you
see
guys.
you
No,
again,
good to
man.
see you
It's so
again.
great to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were awesome. We hated losing you.
We could have used some bombs.
You can always use bombs.
Bombs are always good.
Well, the bomb business has actually been booming.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been selling bombs in the Dwarven Undermountain, and man, they love it for clearing mines and stuff. It's going great.
Cool.
That's awesome, man. That's sweet.
Glad we could help.
How long
Got
did you wait to
killed.
use that line? Wait a second. How long did you wait to use that line on somebody?
I use it all the time. I'm not even.
Oh,
gonna
of
lie.
course you do.
Yeah. If I was a bomb salesman, I'd do the same thing.
But I owe it all to you guys. All the experience I gave you guys inspired me to make bigger bombs.
Thinking
Bigger
big, I
than you
like
had.
it.
Yeah.
It's all about big. Right, Grief?
And at this time, you also see coming into the city, there is a large contingency of dwarves and elves. Dwarves from the Undermountain and elves from the Elven City. And they are falling in formation. In the first time in thousands of years, two armies of dwarves and elves marching side by side, as opposed to against each other.
Yeah.
I put
And
Thorvin in a headlock and say, "See what we did? We did all this for the realm."
And also above you, you see a large pillow that looks almost like a big green Cheez-It.
Oh, is it a green one?
Gosh, this asshole, why? Why did he have to show up?
He says, I could not come and congratulate you on your victory.
Wait, are you here for us to save your ass again? Is that why you've showed up?
No, but I'm sure in the future I may need your help again.
Yeah.
I turned him into a fish.
A fish and a green cheese at my favorite.
And he counterspells it himself.
Oh boy, you'll never learn,
He's
balls.
no lightweight.
No.
Green fish and Cheez-Its.
Man. Hey, favorite battle. Favorite battle. Go.
Can we ask questions now?
Favorite battle. No, we're still in character. Favorite
Oh.
battle.
The day I whooped Rogar's ass.
I don't
I'm
remember
trying to
that.
figure out. I don't remember that day either. You guys remember that day? I thought it was the other way around.
I remember when we PvP'd.
I vaguely remember that.
I don't remember
Rodan,
that at all.
I remember somehow Rodan won without like actually hitting anything. He just
Well, that
kinda,
didn't
like,
happen
hit
in
the corner.
universe, so you
Oh,
have
yeah.
no recollection of those.
That's
times.
right.
okay.
That never
So,
happened.
Yeah, we're talking
I would
real
say
battles.
the Beholder was a good fight.
I
was
did
trying to
like
think
that
of
one.
Which one I thought was the best, but
I mean, I personally like
a
being
bunch-
inside the
toss
belly
up.
of a kraken. That was fun.
I mean,
I liked the
Yeah.
Lich.
there was a bunch of good ones.
yeah.
I didn't like the Lich because I died there.
Yeah, that was
Scared me.
It was scary.
Actually scared me.
Well, you died as soon as you walked in the room. You're not used to that kind of power.
Nope. Scared me half to death.
Well, then I think we need to drink to that.
Yep.
Full to death.
Dragonborn.
Cheers.
Don't pass out.
Cheers, brothers. Here we go. Constitution save for the win.
Oh, 13. Rodan's gonna nap with a good book.
Rodan, you awake?
Lucky.
That's much better.
Wow, even Wraith took some. That's a bit. And Thorvin also.
Yes, Wraith, you're Oathbreaker now.
He figured he's retiring. He can do it.
I'm
So much drinking and eating and storytelling is had, and you guys, like, people are just asking you questions about, like, about your different battles, and you guys are like all like telling all of the great stories. Rodan's telling a lot of people that he's the leader of the group.
Off to the side.
And
he's always up front, leading the way.
I've had my fill of adventuring. I'm going back to crafting. My old man had it right in the first place.
And
Go back to look for my koozie.
We still got some people to find for you.
And so
the Jack Band.
Yeah,
I was expecting them to show up.
And
And
so
then Balazar could turn them all into fish.
I wrote a little epilogue, and that's where we'll start now.
All right.
All throughout the gnome world, the name the Fifth Temple was hailed as the saviors of the realm. Whispers through the streets talked about their favorite members and who would win in a fight. Some in Oasis say that they actually saw the famous showdown in the arena between the two Dragonborn brothers. But only about half of them were telling the truth about seeing it, and all embellish about what they saw. With the shadow of Tiamat extinguished, the world enjoyed a long period of peace, enforced by those who fought so hard to earn it, the Fifth Temple. Wraithcrafter soon got bored of being in just the crafting business, became a great general of the paladins of the realm. He passed on his knowledge of battle to the next generation of defenders. Thorvin Stonebeard became High Priest of Varanor, and was one of the driving forces of reuniting the Hill Dwarves, the Elves, and the Dwarves of the Undermountain in an everlasting peace. Having no heir on his deathbed, the Hammer chose the great negotiator Thorvin to be his successor.
Wow.
He had a long and fruitful reign as the new Hammer.
Oh wow.
Rodan, released from the obligations to Zargon, worked on the damage to his psyche that his relationship to the Elder God had done to him. He used his abilities to expand his already vast knowledge of magic and became a highly respected member of the magic-using community. Yggdrasil returned to the village of Fadark and took his rightful place as Archdruid. Through his extensive experience in the world, he brought Fadark a little bit more into the future, and the village soon became a trade hub on the continent of Agador. Yes. Filling Yggdrasil's pockets with even more gold.
Yes.
Jack Kuzi used the capital he had acquired as a member of the Fifth Temple to start a business producing a curious invention he came up with to wrap around the bottles of ale. He made millions. He also tracked down his old crew, but that's a story for another day.
Okay.
Little one shot, maybe.
Yeah. The brothers Dracodarian, Rogar, and Balasar tracked down the remnants of their nomadic tribe. Under their leadership, the brothers' tribe thrived and grew until they finally decided to settle down and create a village. With the coin and the strength of the two brothers, the village soon became a town, and the town became a city. The city became a haven for all good Dragonborn and other of the rarer races that didn't have a home. The city became a mecca for those worshippers of Bahamut. This was not the end of the adventures of the Fifth Temple. For many, many years, the stories of the slayers of Tiamat and the heroes of the realm became legend. Bards would sing of the great battles that the Fifth Temple had won and how they conquered test after test. In the city center of Alandring, a new building was constructed. Its massive walls and columns were constructed of the finest marble shipped from the Undermountain. The mages of the elves were commissioned to enchant the building, bring a sense of peace and reverence to all that entered, and there to always be light in the halls. Fine tapestries and carpets were provided by Oasis's Sultan. In the center of this building stood 7 statues, 30 feet high. Engraved on each were the names of the heroes that it represented: Rogar, Balasar, Wraith, Jack, Yggdrasil, Rodan, Thorvin. And in small letters, etched in some sort of dagger on the back of the base that held Yggdrasil's statue, somebody had scrawled, "Grief was here."
Oh man.
All right, man.
Oh,
So
Too
amazing.
good.
Yeah, that was
Too
awesome.
good.
That was excellent.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little misty-eyed. That was great.
Yeah, me too,
Yes.
man. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was good.
And Thorvin, if you come up with a good drawing of the 5th temple, I'll tattoo it on me.
Challenge accepted.
I will.
Nate, that was. I'm sorry. Whoops. Mantra, sir. That was an amazing
Yeah, that was a great
D&D
cap.
experience.
Yeah,
It
the-
was.
the
It was
whole thing
incredible.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a gift that you don't
And it
really
was
get to
damn
give a
near-
lot of people.
No.
And that's fantastic.
And I feel
Yeah,
like
more
I've,
than a
I've
year's
received
worth
as much as I've given, honestly. Like, it's been a great pleasure to share this experience with you guys.
You've set a
That was
hell of a
awesome.
high bar.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cancel the next
I
expansion.
was going to say, you know we're going to compare it.
You have to. I mean,
Yes, you
I-
have to.
I will attempt to do my absolute best. Big shoes to fill and follow.
Oh, shit. Big shoes to fill and
I
follow.
feel that
And I want some voices.
I got lots of voices. I got this
No.
guy. I got this guy.
Hey,
And
this
And so
guy.
I guess we can give a little preview of what's coming
I have
to our
this
viewers
guy
if you're still
and then
listening.
this other guy.
So in case you didn't catch it from that, Yggdrasil here is going to be doing a DMing the Lost Mines of Fandelver for us.
Lost Mines of Fandelver.
Yep.
Yes.
We're gonna
Nobody
find
looked
them.
up spoilers because it is a published adventure.
Yep.
Yes, it is
Oh.
this is an official D&D adventure, but Yggdrasil's going to put his own flavor on it. But it's designed for adventurers, so he's got a little bit of tweaking
Yeah.
to do.
Dude, these
How
goblins
does
are
it
gonna have
smell?
like 97
Phil,
hit
Um,
points.
what?
97 hit points.
Some of us have already chosen for it. Myself, I will be a half-elf rogue assassin
I will
named
see,
Pierre.
and I will be paying the pot of Anim, the tiefling sorcerer.
Uh-oh.
I guess I need to
Yeah.
come up with a voice. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going to be
shit.
doing a
See-
gnome hunter.
The accent is still under the work.
Pierre will speak with
But
a
well
bit of
on
a
its
French
way.
accent.
Yeah, I think
What's
this
the name of this mine?
Lost Mines of Fandelver.
And
Fandelver.
Phan.
Rogar will be playing a very lost, haunted man named Andrew Blackshout, and that's all you're gonna know.
Okay. And what's the time frame?
Sunday.
That's up to Yggdrasil.
From what I
Yeah,
understand,
class.
people
Yeah.
are ready. And
I can't do Sunday because my whole family's gonna be here this
well,
weekend.
we definitely can't start without you.
Thursday, yes, I can.
Thursday.
Rodan, would you be available this next Thursday to start, or
I can't. I don't know for sure.
Let's
Yeah.
do it a week from Sunday.
We can do next Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll
Week
give
from
you
Sunday.
everyone a time to prepare.
Well, I'm already prepared.
Well, you're ahead of the
You're
curve
not the
for
only one
once.
here.
You can help me
That's
prepare.
right.
And I'm gonna need a lot of help with getting characters set up.
Yeah.
You're likely gonna be in the game and doing stuff before Sunday, next Sunday. The plan will be to have everybody's character created. I have a few backstories from people. I have 4 of the characters created already. So then I'll be inviting you to the campaign. You'll get control of your character. Then you can actually build your character in the Character Mancer. So we'll get all that done. I feel like we have plenty of content already created. There's already side quests that I'm thinking about with some of these backstories. The backstories are really good. And so yeah, then I guess we'll plan for Sunday what is that? The 21st. July 21st.
And also, after we finish Lost Mines of Phandelver, I do have ideas for a official campaign 2.
Yep.
Okay.
But also, if anybody else wants to DM, I know Thorvin had his little campaign, which was fun. I don't know if anybody else is interested. I know, Wraith, you said something at one point at wanting to do it.
I would like to when school is done.
Yeah, and
Man, you need to.
I can support DM. I don't have the time to actually DM.
Yeah. See, I would.
So
never
if somebody
want
wants
responsibility.
Maybe
somebody
you
wants
could assist me.
a content, I can help a lot with the content writing. I'd be glad to help with that.
Well, for the mines, Balasar will be playing Rakhala, or Rock, a half-orc paladin that has a grudge that he wants to take care of.
Oh my
That
God,
doesn't
against
sound
one of
like
the
you.
other
yeah, it sounds like his other 3 characters.
You'll find out. It's a
AKA Balasar.
no.
And also,
No.
Balazar plus.
It's different. It's different than Balasar.
It's
different.
different.
all right. So also,
More direct.
this would be a good
Not by accident.
time for questions. If you had questions about anything during the campaign that you guys didn't know, if whatever I can remember, I'll divulge.
I feel like I should have questions, but as a barbarian, I just had one thing on my mind. So as far as rules go, it was pretty straightforward for me. As far as like actual tactics or mechanics for battling and whatnot. But I don't think I actually have any.
Was there anything that you built that you thought we were going to do that we just totally missed?
Yes.
Yeah, that would
I
probably
had
a whole
built.
mess of shit.
I had built like a whole bunch of stuff with the drow that just kind of got glossed over, which is fine.
Don't, if you guys gloss over my stuff, I'm going to force you on it.
No, try again. You're not
No,
talking to
that road is currently blocked.
Roll better.
There is
That road is blocked.
There is one guard
die.
stopping you from going that way. It'll be like a video game. You can't go here until you get the key.
That's how Yadder works. It's going to be locked behind a paywall.
Yeah, for
Totally.
50 bits though, I'll let you go that way.
There was definitely more stuff in Orvog that you guys never went to.
We didn't go to a lot of places there.
Well, that was a hostile area. We didn't.
that
It was. And it was just, if you guys ever went there, I had stuff prepared.
Yeah.
So
And
can
just
any
kinda
of that
stuff like that.
translate over to anything else, or is it pretty much only stuck there?
I could definitely tweak it and make it work.
You know,
for
like
another
if you
setting
did boats, you could do a boat in any kind of boat scenario.
Sure.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, any campaign that's got drow or fireplaces,
right.
you can tweak some layouts. If he spent a lot of time making a map that we never saw, I'm sure he'll
Right.
keep it and use it
Yeah,
again.
see,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking, man. It's a bummer you've got.
Well, all
waste
this
that.
this stuff's always archived.
Hey,
Yeah.
what did you guys think of the poem?
I thought it was
It was
great.
amazing.
I thought it was
Amazing.
unbelievable.
I would like a copy of it. That shit was.
I
I
wrote
was
that.
blown away.
I wrote that poem. How
I
long
thought-
ago, Nathan?
I thought
Or-
you just
Oh,
read
it was a
are
long
we still
time ago.
streaming? Are we still?
Yeah,
Streaming?
we're still live. This is like
Okay, sorry.
legit
Yeah,
within
This is our.
This is
Okay.
this
Roll
is like
one.
that.
behind the
this is like
scenes
that,
content.
This is like that Talking Dead that comes on after Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see?
Well,
Or the
I
text
wrote that.
content.
I wrote that poem months ago.
That's amazing
Like I had no idea how the end was gonna. And then when
because it
the
seems so current. That's it.
well, the
I'm
final
glad-
battle, the way it
how did you make that so
unfolded,
quick?
I was wondering if I was thinking he didn't borrow from this. There's no way because he already had it written. And so I read it and I was like, "This is perfect. This would be a great speech."
Yeah.
And part of me was hoping that you would read that, and I just. It couldn't have worked out better. Like,
Dude, I had.
I thought you
not
guys
rearranged at
I
all.
thought you guys did have that planned. With the way it was.
No, he
No,
let me read it a long months ago.
Like he said, he
Months.
wrote it a long time ago. That's weird. That is
Wow.
weird.
I
That's
can give you
cool.
the exact date.
Oh, Lord.
So, I have a question. What would have happened if I'd kept the orb from Tiamat?
Okay, so if you had kept the orb from Tiamat, eventually you would have been sucked into hell, and you would have become a servant of Tiamat.
Damn.
Damn.
We would have not known how to get to you.
And so would we have not have been able to get to him
Probably
the
what
same
would have
way?
happened would be that Balasar would have become an NPC, and the person who plays Balasar would have had to make a new character.
Wow.
And eventually you would have fought Balasar.
Yes. God, it would have
that
felt
was-
good.
Y'all would've got
So
us
would he
asses
have come
whooped.
back as his same style, a mirror image kind of the guy he was, or just
No.
totally-
He would probably have been much more powerful because he would have been like having demonic energy poured into him all the time, like just all the time. And yeah, it would have been a battle.
Yeah.
Like I had that planned out if that had ever happened for sure.
So what was
Okay,
the
so I-
diamond necklace around Tiamat?
It was just a big ass diamond.
Nice.
She Gucci.
Was there any like loot that we missed that we could have used that would have made us?
There was a set of plate mail in one of the dungeons. I can't remember what it was, but everybody rolled crappy investigation checks, and so it was never found. It would have been really
Wow.
good for Wraith.
Good job, Wraith.
yeah.
Way to not
Nice.
roll
Wow.
hot.
We know where my initiative was.
So I wrote that poem December 30th.
Oh my God, that was
That
7
is
months
a
ago.
long time
Yeah,
ago.
7 months ago. Holy mackerel.
Sorry, I just wanted to throw that out there.
No, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that when I was writing this epilogue. And I was like, man, it would be cool if he read that before I read this. Like, it.
And he did.
And he did.
Because I
I'm
said,
glad he did.
I was
And that's
really
what-
proud
that
of
worked out
the
perfect.
very ending where grief.
Yeah.
That
That was,
Yeah, I like that,
that
part.
was the.
yeah.
You couldn't
Yeah.
have made it any better.
why'd he
Oh.
carve it on my statue? What's up with that?
'Cause you're a
What's up with that?
Because he stole from you originally when you joined the party,
Bastard.
and then you guys tracked him down.
Damn right we did.
So he had an affinity for you.
He liked me.
Yeah.
Of course,
I only steal from people.
Rogar was the one that cut his head off, so that
I
could've
mean,
been too.
it's only.
Yeah, it was an accident. It was a
It was just a
ricochet.
helmet.
Yeah.
A little helmet.
Ricochet. How do you ricochet
Ricochet.
a swing?
No, because didn't you?
That was a
You-
nat
No,
one.
no,
You
it
hit
was
the helmet.
It was a helm of beheading, and like
A helm of
it-
devouring. You hit it with
Yeah,
your
a helm-
sword and it landed on his head.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, please remember it correctly.
Whoops a daisy.
Chat's in here trying to correct you.
Oh, okay.
There's no one
What?
in chat.
You mean Yeti? Is Yeti the one trying to correct me?
No, he's on his tablet, so he can't type real fast.
Oh my gosh, this has been awesome, dude.
It has
It
been
has.
a
Oh my
wonderful
God.
Like,
year.
never in my wildest dreams did I think I would ever be able to take a full campaign.
Dude,
Like, this
you
is
did.
so rare.
Yeah,
Dude,
What
you
was the,
crushed
what was
it.
the actual start
And
date?
see, it was good.
it was
in
March. Yeah, like March 23rd or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
16 months we've been playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
longest.
And I
That's
can't wait for the
amazing.
next 16 months.
And we didn't
Yeah.
miss all that much. I mean,
No, only a few
Yeah.
little areas, and
Oh,
then we
and we had
that little
the
interlude.
and we had Yeti's one short campaign.
Yeah,
That was
see,
really
we had
fun.
that little interlude, but that worked
Yeah.
out all right with both you guys being gone and you each taking
Yeah.
half the dude. That was
I would
the
have-
split personality. That was pretty good.
I would have never thought we would have finished this campaign with all the people, including adding 2 people,
yeah.
Yeah.
and
yeah.
and how like I have thoroughly enjoyed every single session.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's there's no game like it.
And
Yeah,
I'm
there's
the
not.
only one that's a total noob. I'd never played or did anything.
Well, that
I
was
need a voice.
you just got to work on it. I practice in my
man.
car all the
When
time.
I practice on it, I go, "Oh God, you got to be shitting me." You
That's
can't
how you
use
start,
that.
though, man.
That's
That's how
it.
you start.
That's it.
No,
Yeah, that's how you
No.
start.
We'll
Yeah,
just make
No.
fun of you through the whole campaign.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
say you have a speech impediment.
You know how hard it was to do Rogar's voice? That rasp, that low rasp. I couldn't keep doing it. It was starting to hurt my throat.
Yeah, you gotta
See,
find
I need-
voices that don't hurt.
I need a bottle of
grief.
helium
Grief was
next week.
painful. Okay, I could not wait to get rid of grief. Okay, because that voice sucked.
Every time I watched you do grief, I would just go, "Oh my god, my throat would hurt from watching you do it."
Yeah.
So, I don't
What
know
was
how.
what was the one guy we picked up at the island?
Smiley?
Smiley.
Yeah.
Smiley was
Smiley.
the
And
best
you were like,
NPC.
please don't control him very long. Oh my god.
Wait, you didn't believe my ogre voice? Hey guys, I'm an ogre.
Like the fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy, yeah. So I'm looking forward to trying to do some voices. I think I can do like NPCs for short term. I think where I would have a real hard time is being in a character. I plan on trying next campaign to be in a character correctly, but it's maybe I'll be Canadian.
Hey,
What's this dragon nonsense about, eh?
Hey, you puck slapping maple suckers.
oh no! After you.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry.
I work with a guy from Canada, and I swear to God, every word he says, "oot," it kills me every time.
You want me to take that oot?
Oot.
All right, well, I guess this is it for campaign 1.
Oh
of-
my gosh,
Alright,
dude!
well,
Thanks so
What
much.
do you do with me?
Just
Thank you,
an
guys.
amazing campaign.
Yeah.
The lights went out at
Well
your
done.
house, Dad.
Too cool.
yeah, yeah. I turned off my lights. I've got clap on, clap off.
That is funny.
All right. Well,
All right,
guys,
chat.
It has been a great pleasure, and I can't
sure
wait for
has.
what's in the
Yeah.
future.
July 21st, everybody. Sunday,
Okay.
8 a.m.
Alright.
for campaign Lost Minds of Fandelver. If you haven't talked to me yet about your character, please send me something. Email, text, voicemail, snail mail.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to work on it.
Smoke signals.
Okay.
I don't know that. Tweets are fine.
Tweet Morse code.
You can Venmo me stuff too if you want extra
Yes.
weapons.
Venmo.
Instagram, Snapchat.
All right, guys.
I'm
Thanks
on
so
all
much.
those
We're out of
things.
here, chat.
Later, guys.